Hey guys, welcome to your channel and welcome to Mains Answer Writing Guidance Program. You can also go through my other videos regarding answer writing. This might be helpful before the mains exam. Link are given in the description box. So today's video is on the topic how to read a question. We often ignore this topic. We generally emphasize on how to write a question. But before writing a question, it is necessary to understand to read the question, how to read a question. That is why in this video, my attempt is to give some information to you, to provide some information to you regarding how to read a question. When you read the question, the very simple two things we have to remember. These two things are words and language. And when I say words, you might be explained that what is the role of words. So everyone know these words which are often in the questions, but this is not true. When you read a newspaper or when you read something in our day-to-day life, generally we ignore the meaning of some words because we try to recover the meaning of that word in consonance with the meaning of the sentence. Generally, what happened? When we are reading something, sometimes we ignore the exact or particular meaning of that word. We try to recover the near meaning or we try to cope up the meaning of that particular word in consonance with the as a whole meaning of the whole sentence. And as a result of this, some real meaning of the words became unaware to us. And I'm telling this thing from my real experience, from my teaching experience, whatever I have seen in the answer script or what problems I have seen faced by my students. That is why I'm telling you words play a very important role in understanding the question. And when I say words, there are two kinds of words. One is directive. Regarding directive, I have already told you, I have already made a video. Go to my video, link will be given in the description box. Directive and other words. When I say directive means the demand of the question, the command necessitated by the question, like discuss, illustrate, explain, narrate, give, an account, mention, write. These are directives. And other things are other words. And when I say other words are keywords and general words, which are consistent in the question. So understanding the real meaning of the directives and other words are very necessary to understand the question in a better way. For example, apprehend, cohesive. These are some kind of words. These are just two examples. If I ask you, what is the real meaning of apprehend? What is the real meaning of cohesive? 80% will fail. I can guarantee it. Right. In this way, there are some other time frame like recent, shortly, might be, maybe. We have to carefully notice all these words. First, we have to carefully notice the directives. Along with the directives, it is necessary to keep a view regarding the minute details of the words given in the question, because it is the power of the words. Because your answer will be generated from the necessity of the words given in the question. That is why a thorough and proper understanding of the directives and other words given in the questions are very necessary. And along with the other words, the language of the question. When I say language, obviously it's sentence structure. And when I say sentence structure, it becomes like some grammatical structure. And when I say grammatical structure, it will be consisted of tense, singular, plural, prepositional phrases, and voice. Right? Tense. In what tense it has been given? Simple present, simple past, singular or plural. The words given in a question are singular or plural. It might change the whole course of the question. There are some prepositional phrases like abstain from, debar from. You have to give notice of this kind of prepositional phrases. A voice, in active or passive, in what form question has been asked. It might change the whole course of the question. For example, has taken care of, will be taken care of. Right, the meaning of the both these are different. India needs to deliver, India will deliver. The meaning of the both sentences are different. India needs to deliver. Here it paves the way for a necessity that we should do it. Right, obligation. India will deliver. Here there is a sense of certainty that India must have to deliver. In this way, grammatical structure or language and the words have to be noticed very carefully, because this will change the whole course of the question. So let's see some examples. Evaluate the recent adverse perspectives brought about by globalization to Indian society. Question number 2. Evaluate the prospects of globalization which might adversely impact Indian society. From the apparent viewpoint, the requirement of both the questions seems same. But if we go to the words and if we go to the tense, then the requirement of both the questions are different. First, see the keywords evaluate. Right, these directives you must have to see very carefully in question. Then after that, go to the other words: recent, adverse, perspectives, Indian society, and what has brought difference to the questions. First is the words, perspectives, and prospects. I told you that when we read words every day, we generally ignore the exact meaning. Here, perspectives and prospects, though it seems same, but the exact meaning is a bit different. There is a slight difference between the meaning of perspectives and prospects. When perspectives means as a whole, means the whole picture, right? We are asked to evaluate the whole picture of adverse impacts of globalization to Indian society. But when we say prospects, prospect means not the whole picture, just a general view, yeah, one eye, right? One or two perspectives. And prospects means somehow a future possibilities, a potentiality. That is why here, if future tense, yeah, probability is used. But perspectives does not generally indicate future possibility, right? So evaluate the recent adverse perspectives brought about by globalization to Indian society. That means we are asked to evaluate the whole adverse picture that has been brought about by globalization to Indian society. But here, evaluate the prospects of globalization which might adversely impact Indian society. Here we are asked to evaluate some future, yeah, some kind of possibilities, yeah, a general view, yeah, one view that might be brought by globalization to Indian society. Right. Question number 3. In spite of adverse environmental impact, coal mining is still inevitable for development discussed. See the structure. There are two structures in the question. In spite of adverse environmental impact, that means though coal mining has adverse environmental impact, but it is also inevitable for development. So we have to discuss the answer from both these perspectives. We cannot ignore the first part of the question, giving emphasis on the second part. We have to give an answer supporting both the two structures of the question. Again, see question number 4. Narrate the two major initiatives which were taken by government to eliminate discrimination in post-independence India. Were taken. This is a passive form. Were taken, and that happens in past. That means we are asked to narrate the major initiatives which have already taken by the government in post-independence India. If you waste your time and words in the answer writing about all the recent initiatives, that the answer will be wrong, because the question has asked that which were taken, means it is a passive form, past. Right, means the government had taken some initiatives in post-independence India to eliminate discrimination, and we are asked to narrate two major initiatives like that. So in this way, when you read the question, we have to take care of the words, structure, and after that we have to carefully assimilate the question to our answer. I hope this video will help you. I will come again with another video. Till then, enjoy your study, take care, and bye bye.